Hello everyone, my name is Neil Hairston. Today I would like to talk to you about product piracy. Product piracy is the term used to refer to the infringement of a copyright or trademark. It is basically theft in the form of copying, manufacturing, and distributing of other people's products or ideas without their permission. And what sparked my interest on product piracy was when I had purchased a baseball hat for myself, and it was $35. And a week later I purchased another hat for my son, and it was $7. The only difference was the label inside of the hat. And they were both made in China. Even the authentic one was made in China. Have you ever looked around and counted how many things that you own that are made in China, and how many are imitations or knockoffs? Does society have a moral responsibility to inventors and creators of these products to choose honesty over price? Is the output of their time, development, and research of these products destroyed by these counterfeiters? With that said, I have a few items that I would like to show you. I want to see if you can tell an original Major League Baseball hat from a fake. This is my son Nicholas. He has a Major League Baseball hat insignia right in the front. It has a New Era sign symbol on the side of the hat. This is my nephew Devin. He has a New York Yankees hat with the tag still in the front and an insignia in the back. I'm wearing a Detroit Tigers hat. This hat has the tag in the front and the Detroit insignia in the back. All three of these hats are fake. The only real hat that I have here is this New York Yankees hat. This hat is a New Era hat. This is the $35 hat. The difference is that the New Era insignia is sewn in to the hat. The other three hats, there's no New Era signature sign in the hat. I know it's really hard to tell the difference from a real hat to fake hat, but according to the International Anti-Counterfeiting Coalition, if the knockoff economy were an actual business, it would be the world's biggest business. A report by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development indicates that up to $200 billion of international trade could have been in counterfeit and pirated goods in the year 2005. But all classes of Americans aren't presented with this type of piracy on a regular basis. In middle class America, most people would not encounter local corner stores, barbershop, and street hustlers peddling this merchandise on a daily basis, simply because they can afford the real thing. But in the inner cities, it's widely accepted to purchase this type of counterfeit merchandise. Is it right? If you can't afford the real thing, should you buy the next best thing? Is everyone who purchases counterfeit merchandise unethical? Would you have purchased the $35 hat or the $7 hat? I think if all the things that were made in China were taken out of my house would probably be empty. I have to admit that counterfeiters often offer consumers a wide range of imitation luxury. I believe people are competitive by nature, and to be better than the next guy leads to such measures as to look good at all costs or reduce costs. We are blinded by prestige and status, and this seems to stand in the way of ethical and moral decisions. People forget to look at the small label and ask themselves if it is worth being dishonest, or does the need to shine brighter than the next guy force us to purchase these items and to satisfy our need to be accepted? Some people argue that if companies didn't charge so much for their products, people could afford to buy them and they would stop buying imitations. But I would like to tell you, even if the companies lower their prices, there will still be counterfeiters waiting to beat their prices. So I say, buy an original that you can take pride of. And by the way, people who purchase original items say that they can spot a fake a mile away. So do you really care? Thanks for listening, and have a good evening.